Good morning, everybody. My name is Virgil, and I'm here at Kinoshita Elementary School. This school is located in San Juan Capistrano off of Del Obispo and Camino de Levian. This school is in the San Juan Capistrano Unified School District. We are here at a school where a lot of kids that go here are with low-income families. This was originally supposed to be a flow-over school for the elementary school down the way, but this school turned into a primary elementary school for a lot of kids, so they have quite a bit of attendance. But we're at the property talking about the Harbor Point Church and a lot of volunteers, 800 to maybe 1,000 volunteers that are going to be throughout this project, multiple days, rehabbing the facility on the exterior. First thing we have is this planter in the front that will be getting rotor-tilled and replanted, and all the sprinkler systems will need to be redone. In the front area, we're going to be pressure washing the complete building all the way around on the outside of it, cleaning it up. Then we'll go over to the other side here and look at the planters in front. So this school, the school districts tried their best to put in whatever they could. The school districts are limited on budgets, so they were using most of their budgets on the interior of the classrooms and getting materials and everything for the children. So we're just going to be here with Harbor Point Church, and we're going to be here quite a few serve days, and then one main day on the 13th to do the whole project, finish it completion. We've walked back here to the back parking lot where the playground is, part of the playground. We have all these planters here that have all these palms will be taken out. They'll be rotor-tilled, they'll be replanted, there'll be some benches put in here for shade for the children. There's not much shade on the property, so any little inch of shade space is vital to the kids. This hillside will be cleared out except for the big trees, and they'll be all trimmed. It'll be all replanted, and then there'll be some kind of fence on it so the kids don't go up on the hillside in the daytime. These backstops, they're kind of falling apart a little bit, so all the plywood and the trim around them will be replaced on this side and that side, and everything will be painted back to the original pictures that are on them. This is San Juan Capistrano, the mission, so we want to keep that in part of this. We have those buildings over there with the murals on them as well. Those are going to be painted again, and the wood's going to be replaced on the bottom of the buildings. All these tetherball courts, we're going to put colors in all the circles, 2 different colors. We're going to redo all the paintings on all of these. We're going to color all the basketball court, the top of the key, the center court, and then we're going to redo all these hoops and backstops, and then we're going to repaint the same words on it as it is now. That's back here. All those palms will come out. We'll use that area for shade over there underneath that tucked away area. So the church, Harbor Point Church, has a lot of people from the church. The members have volunteered and donated in their tithes or upper beyond offering to get this all rehabbed. These buildings are over 35 years old, and they've been all redone. So on the exterior, so we got new 1x4 trim around all the doors and windows. The buildings were actually separate, so the carpenters filled in each building on each side, and so they look like one unit all the way across. And now we're redoing all the decks. We're doing all the skirting along the bottom of the deck, and the deck tops will be painted. We're working with a company, possibly Life Deck Product. Life Deck Product will sponsor redoing the decks, at least with their product, and then the kids will have a nice, safe, clean environment. They'll have a lot of energy when they come back. They'll be happy to have somewhere that they really want to go to. I don't know if I said that, but all the blacktop has been redone by another company that volunteered their time. So it wasn't the school district. It was not in their budget. It was pretty trash, but they came in and lined it all out and everything. So they put in all the lines. So walking down this way, these guys are working for a company that Harbor Point hired. There's some more buildings there. But these were all separate before, so they joined them together between the roof lines. This is all added, so it looks like one building all the way across. Looks really cool. So a lot of these planters are getting redone as far as just repurposing, getting rid of the pots. All these backpack racks have to be removed and replaced. They're throughout the campus. The school board's really worried about these sharp hooks being up like that. So the volunteers are going to make these racks that go across the wall to be able to have a place for the backpacks to hang on the building itself. And then we got some picnic tables and stuff, more picnic tables that will be donated to this area as well. Here's the campus. Along the back wall, they have all the new homes. And so somebody is donating, I don't know, I think there's like 8 trees, huge trees that will line the back wall back there when that temporary fence comes down, and then some other planting supposed to be back there. So we do have a volunteer landscape architectural person that is actually working with our team. She's volunteering time as well. And here we have the building. We have a bunch of pressure washers that we're going to pressure wash the whole building like we talked about on the front side. It's pretty dirty. We want to freshen it all up, make it look really good. We have possibly United Rentals, maybe if I'm working on it, to donate some equipment, some pressure washers, maybe some augers, maybe some rototillers for these areas. All these planters are going to be redone again. We're going to be putting some seating inside these little cubbies. But yeah, it's United Rentals of San Juan Capistrano. Hopefully everything works out. They'll be able to help us out. That'd be great. Boy Scouts actually did this planter. They're going to repurpose this planter a little bit. This was the butterfly garden, one of them, and they're going to put another planter in there. The Boy Scouts here in San Juan Capistrano. This parking lot's been redone. All these will be repainted. These are good inspiration to keep our history, I tell you. A lot of things throughout our country have been taken down, but good stuff for our kids, I tell you. Like all these backstops, what they have to say on them. I am positive, I am curious, I am myself. This on and on, this is great stuff. Again, we're going to be painting all these top of the keys and the center courts on here. We're going to be painting all the 4 squares. Got all the 4 squares. Those will get painted different colors. Again, the tetherball hoops, each side will have a different color in it. Again, here we are in another backstop. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage and to pursue them. Don't give up. I believe in you all. A person's, no matter how small. So let's walk in the front. So we got more planters out here. Looks like I've got a volunteer that showed up with all kinds of bricks and stuff that are going to be painted by hand by our volunteers later on. Back to the hunter. So right here, butterfly garden. So Monarch tells you a little bit about them. This will get repurposed again too and made back into a garden. A volunteer here dropping off bricks.
Is this where you guys want this?
And addition to butterfly garden. And this is going to be a sensory themed area. Oh, little puppy dog. Look at that. Puppy dog is hanging out. This might be the gentleman that's stacking bricks. But this is going to be a sensory area. Teachers in kindergarten have 100 sight words. Okay, so there's 100 sight words the kids should learn before they go to first grade. So we're actually going to build a, more likely a chain link across this wall and put the sight words on a board that's about 6 inches by 3.5 inches with hooks on the back. So they get, teacher will bring out like 20 sight words each day and the kids could build sentences with them. But there's going to be paths throughout here, path that goes throughout here and throughout all kinds of rocks and stuff in here, mulch, and then back out the other way. All this will be rototilled and replanted. We're keeping the queen palms. All the smaller palms get taken out and then they all get replanted. We're going to use a lot of those logs and stuff for benches. We're going to turn that cable into a toadstool and get it all painted. So in the back here in the kindergarten area, you got this for all the tricycles that go around, and we have the hopscotch, a Foursquare, and the number circle. I'm not sure what that was. But this will all get pressure washed and all painted as well for the kids, so this area will be all fresh. This back wall, okay, so I'm not sure, I don't know, it might be controversial, but there's the movie Power of Freedom, where all our, a lot of kids are getting kidnapped. It's the #1 income for the cartel and other people. But this is probably a safety hazard, or I don't know, safety hazard, but it's not wise. So this is actually the entrance of the school right here, and it goes in here into the front door. But this wall is not even 5 feet tall. So, and this is where the kindergarten kids are. So what our proposal is to hopefully, reach out to a local iron company, business or something, maybe possibly to get a 6-foot gate minimum there, and adding 24 inches on top of this wall all the way to the edge of the cinder block. So I'm going to be reaching out to a company here in San Juan Capistrano, and hopefully they could help us out with either installation of the railing. It's kind of like the railing across the street they have over here at the ballpark. This is going to be 24 inches of the black wrought iron. Hopefully they could help us out with the installation of the product, or maybe help us supply the product and install it, or whatever they could do for us. We're looking for somebody to help out with that. So this is the project that we're doing for the school with Harbor Point Church here off of Del Obispo. And this is for the kids to feel like they have a bright future. For the kids to have a warm home feel when they come to school. So they have a positive environment to actually learn and be happy with. Just have a change in their life from maybe their less income area they live in. So that's what it is. Virgil here, checking out. Thanks.